Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a LEGO Ideas project showcase. And this is actually something really special to me. It's actually my own project. And I didn't realize this, but Kingdom Hearts actually 2 days ago at the time of recording this turned 19 years old, which is pretty crazy. It's insane to me. And I'm hoping that with this project, it'll be perfect in time for the 20th anniversary next year. I don't know if it'll actually wind up happening or not, but I actually have had this project out since the fall of 2019. And unfortunately, it just kind of sat there. And I think it has to do with drawing, and that's not something that's normally done on LEGO Ideas. It's normally renders and physical builds, I think, that really make it. And I wanted to try doing something special, and especially in my art form, for something that's really meaningful and special to me. So really what this video is just me asking you to help support my project, and it doesn't take that long to actually support on Ideas. It's a very short process, and the set that you're about to see I've actually remastered and designed using mecha bricks. Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite games of all time, and I use the music in so many of my videos here on YouTube. It is really what I think propelled my love for Disney even further, besides just like some of the Pixar movies that I really grew up with as a kid. And I really just came to appreciate Disney a lot more, and it's just one of my favorite games of all time. When I sat down to make this project all that time ago, I thought, what could work for this? And it hit me that in the main 3 games, there's this mechanic where you actually build your own ship to travel from Disney World to Disney World. And I really thought that one day when I was playing it or looking at it, I was like, you know what? It just looks like Lego. And I feel like if this was an actual Lego project, Lego would go a step above and beyond and actually design ways to make your own gummy ship. But I'm not that talented, and at the time when I was actually building this, I just needed to build it and then draw it. So it was very time consuming, painting in every single block and everything like that. So anyways, this project here is something that's really special to me, and I decided to update it here because if you didn't know, Kingdom Hearts is actually out today on the Epic Games Store for the very first time on PC. For as long as I can remember, the online community have been begging for it to come to the computer, as well as some Nintendo consoles and Xbox as well, which, you know, they've made some progress over the years on those other things, but PC has never really been done. And this was the first time, so I'm actually going to be playing through them on my second channel. If you didn't know, I have one, the Ashnflash Extra channel. I'm very excited to do that. We've never played through the first game, and I'm just really excited to play through that with you guys. And just a shameless little plug, if you are actually going to be picking up Kingdom Hearts for the very first time on the PC, if you actually use code Ashnflash in the item shop, your crush will share a papu fruit with you. Anyways, I figured that, you know what, with the 19th anniversary, with it coming to the PC, what better time than right now to remaster my original Ideas project. And I don't know if it's actually approved yet, and I did actually wind up adding the logo, which wasn't allowed at the time, but then I've seen actual logos from movies and TV shows and stuff like that plastered throughout LEGO Ideas submissions since then, so I don't know, it might get declined, but I will work very hard to update it to look like you're seeing on screen now, and I'm beyond happy with how this turned out. I'm so stunned by what it actually looks like rendered out as opposed to my drawing, and I'm just really want this so badly. I've showed it to a couple of Kingdom Hearts fans, and they're just ecstatic about it, so I really hope that if you guys don't mind supporting it down below on Ideas. It doesn't take that much work to actually go through and do it, and it is one of my favorite games. It's really such an iconic franchise. Sora is one of the characters that people have been waiting and begging for to be added into Smash for years now, and I just really think that this is the perfect time to do so, with, you know, LEGO having such a good relationship with Disney, as well as it seems that they kind of worked with Square Enix in some shape or form when it comes to the Avengers designs that they did for last year's Avengers sets. So I think that it'll be a really perfect set. Anyways, I guess it's about time that we talk about my actual submission. So in the set included is, of course, the gummy ship that you've already seen and I talked about earlier, and the other figures here that are actually included, because I do have to mention this because I know this is going to be a comment that I'll get. The figures here included are actually Sora, Kairi, and Riku. And you're probably wondering, well, where's Donald and Goofy? And I know that it's Sora, Donald, and Goofy, Sora, Donald, and Goofy, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. And unfortunately, you can't submit ideas projects with those Disney characters. It's very weird, the rules. You could submit some characters, like you can submit something for Chip and Dale, but then characters like Donald and Goofy, they're not allowed. Even though Goofy's only ever appeared in one set so far in minifigure form, and that was in the Disney train, he still can't be included in the set, which is a bit of a shame. But you could see actual drawings here of the two of them. And of course, if LEGO did do the set, they would put Donald and Goofy in here. I think when people think Kingdom Hearts, they think of Sora and then Donald and Goofy. I don't like Riku and Kairi come a little bit later, I think. So really disappointed that I couldn't submit them in the original submission. But the other things included in the set are actually a little plaque there, which has this UCS sticker that actually has the information and stats of the gummy ship, which is just like other UCS sets normally have. And then you can actually remove the stand, and on that tree branch there, a little build of Destiny Islands there, you actually can put Sora and Kairi, and they can share the Paupu fruit, which I think is such an iconic, just that whole imagery, I think, of them looking out into the ocean and the sunset of them sitting on the branch is just something that really sticks in my mind. And it's such a frustrating location in the first game, but it's iconic. It's Sora's home, and I wanted to include not just the gummy ship, as well as actually including a little bit of a build there, which I think is really important, and I wanted to put the stand. And as well, I've also, for the very first time, for Sora, if you didn't see or noticed, I've actually built a Keyblade for him, and it's using a bunch of existing pieces. Another thing for LEGO Ideas is you can't create any new pieces or molds. So I'm really happy with how the Keyblade turned out there. I know that was something that a lot of people wanted in the original submission, which I just couldn't wrap my mind around what pieces to build it with, and I'm happy with how it turned out. And then also, I changed his hair because Mecha Bricks actually doesn't have the Exo Force hair that I used in the first submission. And you can't create any new pieces, like I just said. So I actually had to use Jay's hair from the Lego Ninjago movie, which I think worked pretty well. I think it's really messy, and I think that it just fits Sora. But anyways, everyone, what do you think of this submission? It would mean the world to me if you took some time out of your day to actually help support this project, because we are running out of time. It is now under 60 days so that I need to reach the next milestone. If you don't, it's okay. I do want to resubmit it maybe if it doesn't make it. And I'm really passionate about Kingdom Hearts, and I'm really passionate about LEGO, and I would love for the two of them to kind of merge. So please share with your friends, share it around. It would mean so much to reach just 5K right now is the goal, and then 10K. And who knows, maybe I'll do some other characters like Roxas and Ventus and Aqua and Terra. We'll have to wait and see. Xehanort I really want to do as well, render him up. But if you do want to see some more Kingdom Hearts minifigures that I've designed, you could actually check it out here, linked at the end. I have this collectible minifigure series that I drew myself of 18 figures from Kingdom Hearts. So you can check that out, linked at the end here. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.